to this edition of The Power of People, where we explore how to bring out the best in your most valuable asset. I'm Robin Knowles, President and CEO of TDS, the Workforce Performance Experts. Today we're talking with Greg Schaefer about determining the cause of performance problems. Thanks for joining us, Greg.
Thanks for having me, Robin.
I think any leader has noticed cases where an employee receives training, but training really doesn't give them the results they're looking for.
Yeah, this happens often. Many times when people's performance isn't at the expected level, some managers like to throw training at the problem. But just because a person is not performing a job at where we want them to be does not necessarily mean they're in need of training.
So how can we tell then when it's a performance issue that requires training or there's another issue there?
Well, there's a couple of questions you could think about asking. Number one is ask if this person's life depended on it, would they be able to perform this task at the proficiency level? Or maybe have they completed this task before correctly? Have they ever done it before? And if the answer to either one of these questions is yes, then you're on to something. Because if a person can perform a task correctly and they're simply not doing it, you do not have a training problem.
And what do you have?
Well, think about some of the things that we all know how to do, yet we don't do them. And some of those examples would be to drive safely, keep our speed under control in heavy traffic, or maybe healthy eating habits, maintaining good habits there. All the information we need and the reasons for doing that are very available to us. They're readily available, yet we struggle to get those done. That's because we lack proper motivation. Likewise, a worker may fail at a task because of a motivation issue. Or there may be a systemic problem inside the organization that prevents learners from executing a task properly. Perhaps they don't have the proper tools to do the job. We call these resource problems. So at TDS, we assess an organization in terms of the knowledge, motivation, and the resources in order to determine where the problem lies. And once we know what the problem is, then we start to build a strategy to resolve that.
Thank you so much, Greg.
You're welcome, Robin.
This has been another edition of The Power of People. Join us again next time to learn more about how you can develop excellence in your workforce while getting the best possible ROI from your human capital.